guys, how are you doing today? Welcome back to Random Lifestyle Vlog. So in today's video I'm going to show you something I'm not particularly proud about, but this is my shopping haul, my Black Friday or Black Month. I would like to say Black Week, but it was more like Black Month of promotions. And this is my shopping haul, and I blame Black Friday for it, but at the same time, now that I'm looking at it, now that I'm looking at the whole box of goodies, I'm like, well, I think I went a little bit crazy with my spendings, but it is what it is. All I can do now is just to show you what I purchased, and then we can all decide whether my spending habits are out of control now, or maybe the deals were so good that it was justified. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, and before we start, we do have a 2,500 subscribers giveaway going on this channel. I'm going to link it here in case you haven't seen it yet. So I'm going to start as usual with some sets from QVC. I very rarely make a specific video to unbox those sets. They do sell out super quickly, so before I even get this, it's usually back to the normal price. So I don't know, it kind of makes sense sometimes to put them in a kind of joint video with other things that I bought. So I'm going to start with that. I'm going to show you other bits and bobs from kind of Bath and Body or I don't know, fragrance category, candles. And then we're just going to talk about makeup I purchased, and this is probably my biggest sin here. Okay, we're going to start with this OPTIMISE set. They did have this in 3 fragrance options. This is the one I've got, which is Mayfair number 9. It's how it looks. So let's quickly walk through what we have in here. So first up we have OPTIMISE Pro Collagen Marine Cream. Obviously whenever we have a Pro Collagen kind of set, that is going to be the cold cream. I actually really like it recently. When I first started with this channel, I was not a massive fan of this classic cream. I much prefer the rich version. At this point, I think my skin is not as dry as it used to be, because I make sure it's not. So that's why I probably appreciate this cream a little bit more. And it smells beautifully. We have 30 ml, that's a classic kind of set or advent calendar or box kind of size. Next up we have another one of the products I actually really love. This is Papaya Enzyme Peel. We have 30 ml over here. This is a brilliant exfoliator, especially if your skin is quite sensitive and you might not be able to use glycolic acid or even lactic acid. This one actually seems to be much more gentle. Another called Classic. This is a Pro Collagen Cleansing Balm, one of my top 3 cleansing balms ever. This one is in kind of original scent. I think the other fragrance sets had different scents in them, but I don't really mind. I mean, I love all of them. Next up, something I've never tried before. This is Pro Collagen Marine Mask, Hydrating Face Mask. And this is 100 ml, so yeah, it's actually a very generous size. What does it do? Apply to cleanse skin, avoiding the eye area. Leave for 8 to 10 minutes, remove with warm water. So it doesn't really say much about what it does apart from hydrating, but obviously hydration is important, especially if you have dry skin. So yeah, I can't wait to try it out. And then lastly, we have this set of a shower milk and body balm. And let me tell you, these shower milks are just the most amazing, the most luxurious bath products ever. And let me just have a quick sniff, because this is a new fragrance to me. That's actually really interesting. It's really lovely, but this is the type of fragrance I would expect from Espa or Aromatherapy Associates. This is not the typical fragrance for OPTIMISE. It's beautiful though, very relaxing, very spa-like. I really like it. Okay, so this was my first set. So next up we have L'Occitane. This is their Christmas set. Again, they had 3 fragrance options. I was torn between this one, almost dropped it, this one, and there was a vanilla with amber and vanilla, I think, one that actually looked really lovely too, but I just, I thought maybe buying 2 of them would be a little bit too much, I am reasonable sometimes when it comes to spendings, or maybe it just happened once, but at least it happened. So the first product in this set is a shower gel, and this is a Cherry Blossom fragrance. It is massive. How big is this? It's 500 mils. I really like the bottle, like it looks really pretty. So there's that. Next up we have a hand cream in hibiscus scent, and this one is 150 mils. It's massive, it lasts for ages. I really love those hand creams as well. To be honest, this one is too big for me to carry this with me, so I keep this in my kind of bedside table in a drawer, and I just use it at home. But these are gorgeous, and I haven't really tried this scent yet, so I'm actually super excited. Next up we have a bar of soap, and this is the classic Shea Milk Sensitive Skin Extra Rich Soap. So the next product is 500 mils of hand and body liquid soap, and this one is in Neroli and Orchid scent. I think this is one of their newer fragrances. Let me just have a quick sniff. Oh, that smells really lovely. That does smell gorgeous. This is going to be more like a springtime kind of summertime set for me, but I don't really mind. I have like so many kind of wintry fragrances that I'm not really too bothered. And then I think we have like a couple of like smaller items here, and this is their foot cream. This is 30 mils. I actually really love it, and it lasts for quite a long time. And then we have a hand cream in cherry blossom scent, again 30 mils, so this is like a perfect handbag size. And then we have the stocking, which, to be completely honest with you guys, I kind of expected this to be of like a little bit better quality. It's a little bit like I don't know, cardboardy kind of like material, nothing really too fancy. They could have done better. They did better in previous years, but yeah, it is what it is, right? Okay, so this is as far as the QVC sets go. Next up, I managed to grab a couple of deals from Bath & Body Works at Next. So I managed to get like 2 hand soaps. These were like 2 for like £13 or something like that. And I have 2 fragrances here. First of all is Frost Coconut Snowball. That actually sounds amazing. I have to give it a quick sniff. Oh, that is so nice. That's like a coconut scent, but it's not very tropical. The notes here are creamy coconut, whipped vanilla, and sugar crystals, so I'm guessing more of a coconut cookie rather than like a coconut cocktail. And then we have crushed candy cane, which I'm assuming is going to have this like kind of minty fragrance to it. Let's have a look. Yeah, that is brilliant. That smells like those like after 8 chocolates. This is gorgeous. Okay, so that's that. And then I've managed to purchase a couple of candles because they were like half price, which I think is amazing. And these candles are so good. So first up, I've got this hinoki wood and lavender. And this one has notes of calming hinoki wood, fresh lavender, and a hint of coconut. Next one is the Perfect Christmas, and the notes here are quite surprising because we have fresh cut pine, cinnamon sugar, and toasted marshmallows. So it's like all the sweet things that we associate with Christmas, but also the Christmas tree scent. It's actually so lovely. So next one, and look at this packaging, it's just so pretty. So this one is Blackberry Cream Frosting. And the notes here are fresh blackberry, sweet vanilla, and bubbly prosecco. That one is brilliant as well. And then the last of my purchases is vanilla birch. And this one has the notes of white birch, Madagascar vanilla, and warm sandalwood. Another great deal I spotted was Aran. They did like 40% off, which, I mean, that sounds really good. And I unboxed their advent calendar this year, and I really liked the scents that they actually offered. So I was like, well, this is a perfect time to stock up on their products, right? So I got myself this little set. This is Glen Yorsa, Lavender, and Spearmint, and we have a bath and shower gel 300 mils, and this is body lotion 200 mils. This set smells lovely. It's calming, but at the same time it's quite refreshing, which sounds weird, but it makes sense once you smell it. It is beautiful. I also purchased like 2 hand soaps. One of them is their called Classic Fragrance After the Rain. This is lime, rose, and sandalwood. By the way, however this might sound like a feminine fragrance for you, pretty much all of their fragrances are very unisex. So I mean, they don't really smell too feminine. The masculine fragrances don't smell like extremely masculine, so I think like anybody can use them. This is beautiful, and it's definitely something that anybody could use. All these fragrances give me like a very outdoorsy vibe as well. The other hand soap I got is Kildonan, and this is, I think this is their newest fragrance. This is Orris and Violet Leaf, and this one smells brilliant as well. I think I'm going to purchase more product from this scent line. This one, it smells a little bit like aquatic to me. It is really, really beautiful. And then I decided to get a deodorant. This is their Calm deodorant with essential oils to improve mood and calm nerves. Apparently, the cool thing about it, I don't know if you can see that, but this is the packaging here is pretty much all like cardboard, so no plastic. That is really cool. And with all these products I purchased, I got a freebie. Guess what that freebie is? A full-size candle. Like, wow. The one I've got is in scent amber wood. You got to choose between like 2 fragrances. Let me just show you how it looks inside. It's very heavy. It is massive. It smells so lovely, and yeah, that's a really nice freebie. Not only you get like 40% off, but also they will give you like a proper full-size freebie. That was lovely. That was definitely a great deal. I feel like so far I'm quite justified with my spendings, but wait for the makeup part. So let's start with this palette over here. This is, I mean, I kind of had to have it, but I thought, you know, I'm not going to be paying like the full price for it. I'm just going to wait for Black Friday, and I managed to grab it for like 25% off, I think. This is Too Faced Pumpkin Spice Second Slice palette, and I've been actually buying these for the last, I think this is my 3rd year in a row, and these are so nice. By the way, I've just noticed this is like a cardboard packaging. They used to be in this kind of like a tin packaging before. They usually fragrance. This one doesn't really smell. I'm actually really surprised with it. I don't know. I mean, obviously I'm going to test it out and report back. But this is my first kind of like makeup product. Next up, I got the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Radiant Concealer, and since I needed a concealer, I feel that that one is still justified. Remember how Pat McGrath had this like offer of like 40% off before Black Friday? Yeah, I blame her. This is what happened. But before we move on, let me just try and explain why this happened. So what happened here? First of all, obviously there was like 40% off Pat McGrath products, but then she also has those sets of like 3 or 2 palettes, and these are already discounted, but you could actually add a 40% discount on top of that. So the regular price of these palettes is like £120 for a palette, which is insane. These are like £10 palettes, so that is insane, right? But I managed to get these palettes for like £50 each, which is, I mean, it's still not cheap, right? But compared to £120, that is a massive discount. It only worked if you bought them in bulk, so that's why I ended up with this, and that's not even everything I've got from Pat McGrath. So let me just quickly show you what I purchased. So I've got Mothership 2 Sublime, Mothership 4 Decadence, Mothership 5 Bronze Seduction, Mothership 6 Midnight Sun, and then Mothership 10, this is the newest one, Moonlit Seduction. I'll be reviewing this palette up close in a video at some point. There might be a giveaway connected to that, so keep your eyes peeled. And then I got this set of her 3 Christmas palettes. This palette is probably the best value you can ever get from Pat McGrath. The pans are a little bit smaller, but you have so many more shades, and this is so much cheaper than her Mothership palettes. And then these 2 5-pan palettes, this is like a new thing on her website, and obviously I'll be testing these palettes as well. And to justify my shopping spree a little bit more, I got these 2 palettes for free. So not only I saved massively on Pat McGrath, even though I spent a lot of money, but I also got like 2 free palettes. So the 2 quads I've got are Bronze Borealis and Ritualistic Rose. Okay, there you go. This is all I purchased for like Black Friday. I feel it's been excessive, but at the same time I felt like I saved a lot of money by spending a lot of money, if that makes sense. I don't know. Let me know whether you purchased some like beauty products during Black Friday month and what that would be. I would love to know your thoughts. Thank you very much for watching. For more beauty related content, check those videos over here. I'm going to see you very soon. Take care. Bye.